Good evening, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of this program. I want to sincerely appreciate everybody for their consistency. Welcome, Mr. Adeleke. Welcome, Mr. Destiny. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming. I thank you for watching yesterday's video, the recorded version. I sincerely appreciate this. Now, like I said, we have a whole lot of activities today, serious activities. In fact, I have, like I said yesterday, if we cannot finish the first section of this class, I will send you another link. That means that we might not end this class by 9 because today's class will be loaded. I hope you are prepared for today's class. If you are able to take down some things, take it down. If you know you wait for the recorded version of the class, good. Are you with me? But have it in mind that today is going to be loaded. Yes, you'll probably be asking yourself, what are we doing today? You'll probably be asking yourself, what are we doing today? Let me take you to my screen. This is day 2. We're actually on day 2. Okay, I want to be sure everybody is seeing my screen. All right. Oh, beautiful. I'm sure everybody can see my screen. For day 1, sorry, day 2, we talk about Peeps, lots, leverage, brokers, platforms and chatting softwares, types of traders, swing, day, position, scalp, technical analysis. Then we also deal into charts, candlesticks, and all of that. So these and lots more is exactly what we'll be having for today's class. We're looking at all this for today's class. So without wasting much time, because of the activities we have for today, what is a Peep? Excuse me. What is a Peep? A Peep represents a sign. A Peep is known as points in percentage. Some people call it percentage in points. However you want to see it, it's all good. Some people call it percentage in points. That's for a Peep. Now, a Peep represents a tiny measure of the change in the currency pair in the forex market. It can be measured in terms of the quotes or in terms of the underlying currency. Determining your profit and losses is an essential part of trading. So let's take a closer look at how Peeps and spread factors in this equation. A Peep is the smallest price change that an asset can make. In the forex market, currency pairs are often quoted in 4 decimal points. So 0.001 changes equates to 1 Peep. Yes. When I saw 0.001, I did remember the coding I was doing today. It required 0.001. That's why I just smiled. All right, let's start. Now, just in a simple way, everybody will understand. How is a Peep generated? A Peep was derived from 1/100 times 1/100. 1 times 1 is what? 1. 100 times 100 is what? 10,000. 1 divided by 10,000, do your mathematics, is 0.0001. 1 divided by 10,000 is what? 0.0001. So class, if we have this kind of situation, it means that a Peep is the 4th value from the decimals. Let's say, for instance, I have something like 0.000017. This 1 here is 1 Peep. And this 7 here is 7 pipettes. So in other words, the 4th value from the decimal is regarded as what? A Peep. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4. This fourth value is seen as what? 1 Peep. So now, if I clear this, let's say I have 1.25. If I tell Mr. Babatunde that Mr. Babatunde, add 1 Peep to this currency pair, it is expected that this man should come here and he'll put 1 here. So if that man should put 1 here, that'll be 1, 5, 3, 5, 2.1. So virtually that man successfully added 1 Peep to that currency pair. What if I say, Mr. Babatunde, add 5 Peeps to this currency pair? I expect him to come here and put 5 here. And of course, 4 plus 5 is what? 9. But you know, in mathematics, there's what they call units. Tens, 100. Unit is 1. Tens is 10. 100 is what? 100. What if I want to add 10 Pips to this currency pair? I'll come here and put 1 and 0. If I put 1 and 0 there, of course, 4 here, 4 plus 0 is what? 4. 3 plus 1 is what? 4. I've added 10 Pips to this currency pair successfully. Class, the last currency pair, I have no business with it. That's a pipette. Are you with me? The last currency pair, I have no business with this. What if I want to add 20 to this currency pair? That will be, I'll come here and put 20 underneath. So this will be 1, 4, 5, 5, 2.1. I've added 20 Pips successfully to this currency pair. Now, class, listen. Most forex pairs like Euro GPP, NZD USD, AUD USD, let me use AUD NZD. Yes, AUD NZD, GPP USD. Good. When all these currency pairs, they work with what? The fourth value from the decimals. But when you now talk about currency pairs that have JPY, like Euro JPY, NZD JPY, CHF JPY, CAD JPY, all these currency pairs with JPY, they use all of these pairs with JPY, they actually go on the second value from the decimals. Let me explain what I'm trying to say. Let's say I have Euro JPY. The mathematics behind these JPY pairs are 1/10 times 1/10. 1 times 1 is what? 1. 10 times 10 is what? 100. 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. So the second value from the decimals is what? Is what they regard as a Peep for yen pairs. Is what they regard as a Peep from yen pairs. I'm not talking about those currency pairs that end with what? JPY. Are you with me? I'm talking about those currency pairs that end with what? JPY. Now, class, let's say I have something like this now. Let's say I have an exchange rate like this. Let's say the exchange rate is 115. Let's say I have an exchange rate of 115.241. 115.241. For 115.241, so if I add 5 pips to this, that'll be 1. 4 plus 5 is what? That's 9. 2 comes down, point what? 115. Vice versa. If I add 10 pips to it, that's 115. Point 241. Let's say I had 20 pips to this now. Remember, this last one is a pipette. Why this is the pip? But I'm adding 20 pips to this. So that'll be what? 115.441. How you think? So that's 115 point what? 441. So that's that about pips. Let me proceed quickly, because we still have a whole lot of things to do today. Not just pips we are relying on. Lot size. Lot size in Forex represents the size of your trade in. Okay, lot size represents the size of your trade in Forex. Lot is the number of currency units you will trade in Forex. There are actually 4 types of lots: standard lots, mini lots, micro lots, and nano lots. I purposely don't want to add nano lot because nano lot is negligible. I'm okay with a standard lot, mini lot, and a micro lot. Are you with me? So let's start. Back to my board. Don't worry, I'll give the PDF. There is a formula I always use for lot size. The formula is what? X over 10,000. Class, you know what X over 10,000 means? It means that X over 10,000 means that if Mr. Damilare comes to me that Mr. Gospower, I have $100. What would be my lot size? That's 100 over 10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. So this is what? A micro lot size. This is what? A micro lot size. Now, let's say Mr. Who is in the house again? Let's say Mr. Destiny comes to Mr. Gospower. I have $1,000. Says I have $1,000. 1,000 divided by 10,000. What be my lot size? Do your mathematics. Zeros cancel zeros. 1 divided by 10 is what? That's 0.1. So this is what? A mini lot size. But what if Mr. Who is in the house again? What if Mr. Oyinleye Olu Shei comes to me and says that 10,000 divided by 10,000? Let me use another marker. And comes to me and says that I have $10,000. What will be my lot size? That's 10,000 over 10,000. Ten thousand cancels 10,000. That's what? 1. This is what? A standard lot size. Class, let me say something to you tonight. Somebody who has a standard lot size is a rich man. I'm not saying somebody with $100 is not rich, but you know, in business, the amount you put in a lot size or the amount you put into a business determines how you make your profits. Should I tell you something that will shock you tonight? 10 pips on $10,000. 10 pips on $10,000 will give you $100 in a day. 50 pips on $10,000 will give you $500 in a day. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying here. Are you with me? Imagine you earning $500 in a day. Multiply $500 times 5. It means in a day, you are earning virtually 250,000 naira from $10,000. And $10,000 is like 4.85 million naira as I speak. Because the last time in Forex, I checked the market, it was 485 naira. Are you with me? So into naira, $10,000 is like what? 4.8 million naira. Are you with me? So that is that about lot size. Lot size determines your profit. Lot size determines what you gain in your trade. Let's proceed. My next phase is leverage. Leverage is dropped from using borrowed capital as a funding source when investing to expand the firm's asset base and generate returns risk on risk capital. Leverage is an investment strategy of using borrowed money specifically. Now, what's leverage? You must have seen the term leverage in marketing business. They use it very well. Leverage is like Mr. Damlari has $100 or $200. If you look at my screen, there's $200, there's $10,000. He has $200, then the brokers will tell him that Mr. Damlari, bring your $200. We'll help you convert your $200 to $10,000 in the forex market. But how is this done? Yesterday, I deposited 500. Somebody said I should help her out in trading. So I deposited $500 for her. I still use the leverage of 1 to 500. I remember I did this yesterday. I still use the leverage of what? 1 to 500. So let me explain that to you quickly on my board. So now, if you have $200 and the broker comes to you that, Mr. Kinleye, $200, what is the right leverage to be used? And I will advise you that use a leverage of what? 1 to 500. The 1 to 500 is an indication that Mr. Kinleye is saying that 200 times 500. 200 times 500 is what? $100. $100,000. Class, do you know what this means? It means that $200, that is what I see in the fiscal life. But to Mr. Kinleye, he sees in the forex market, they have converted this money to what? $100. Are you with me? So that's leverage. You can use 1 to 500. When you use 1 to 500 to $100, $1 to 500. $100, 1 to 500. That's 50,000 naira. Are you with me? That's 50,000 naira when it comes to leverage. That's 50,000 naira when it comes to leverage. Are you with me? So that is that. Brokers. Brokers are firms that provide traders with access to a platform that allows them to buy and sell currency, sell foreign currency. Transactions in this market are always provided between two pairs of different currencies. Now, let me just say something tonight. You see all these things I have here is just English language. Brokers, look at him. I want you to read this part. Retail currency traders use these brokers to gain access to 24 hours currency market for the purpose of what? Speculations. In other words, brokers work like 247. Sorry, 245 for forex bets. And I told somebody something recently. A broker might give you a spread of 4 in the morning to in the afternoon. Why? Because if 2 million persons, let's say a broker gives you a spread of 1. If 2 million persons are trading in the daytime, that's 2 million times 1. That's 2 million naira for the brokers. Should I shock you tonight? Brokers will still gain that same amount at night. How? At night, if 400 persons are trading, they will now increase their spread to 5. 5 times 400 is what? 2 million naira. Are you with me? That is why, for those people that have live accounts, if you check very well at night, you notice that your spread has increased. I will explain spread to you later. Are you with me? So that is that. Types of brokers. We have Forex Time. We have Apari. We have OptaFX. We have Hot Forex. We have XN Forex. We have AvaTrade. Another examples we can have here is we have OptaFX. OptaFX. If you watch YouTube very well, they do advert very well with this Mr. Macaroni and one other actor like that. Then we have Antec. We have InstaFX. We have FXTM. I love this broking firm. But the broking firm I use that is very, very okay for me, I have no reason to regret. As I'm speaking to you, I've never, see, do you know one thing about this broking firm I'm about to say? I refer my students to them and they are enjoying their service. And that is Hot Forex. Another good one is AvaTrade. Another good one is Antec. Another good one is FXTM. Another good one is Apari. Hello. Another good one is OptaFX. But the one I use, I have 2 accounts with them. And commission accounts is Hot Forex. Should I tell you why I love these people? If I place a withdrawal now, and let's say I place a withdrawal now, I will get that money latest 7 a.m. tomorrow in my GT account. I'm very sure of that. No doubt about it. Should I tell you one thing that marveled me about these people? One day, one woman, there's somebody who, under my custody, she has about $8,000. She was trading. So the husband wanted to travel on Monday. It came all of a sudden that the man should travel. So we now, the man will be going from 9. We now placed our withdrawals. This is I'm telling my brothers, my sisters, I'm not lying here. I'm telling you what I know. We placed withdrawals 8:30. I was taking it on a private advanced class. That was a private class entirely. We now took her on. I now placed the withdrawals 8:30 for the woman.
Fine.
Yes, are you hearing me? Yeah. We now placed the withdrawal for her. Guess what? She got her money 7 a.m. in her Zenith bank account. She got her money in her account. Are you with me? So that's the advantage of using a good broking firm. There are some broking firms, when you use them, when you deposit your money to withdraw is a problem. I'm not going to call names. I'm not here to spoil anybody's business. But one thing I'll let you know is this. Some people make some mistakes. If you want to be a good forex trader, you must have a mentor. Please drop your messages on the chat box, I beg you. And please don't mute yourself, please. You must have a mentor. Some people go on YouTube and read about brokers, and they'll just dive in and they'll come back and start, Mr. Gospel, I don't know how to do this, that. You now start finding how to take off our money. Are you with me? It's only a mentor. It was my mentor who referred Hot Forex to me. My mentor who referred Hot Forex to me. And now I'm telling you that Hot Forex is good. If anybody is telling that Hot Forex is not good, wow, that person has made a big mistake. Are you with me? All right. So let's proceed. Let's talk about platforms and charting software. Platform and charting software, we have TradingView, Ninja Trader, FinVix. TradingView is a social network for traders and investors on stocks, futures, and forex markets. Are you with me? Don't worry. Thank God, yesterday I was doing some practical work with somebody here. And the man said that TradingView, we talked about TradingView. I showed him about how you buy and you sell. I'm sure the man is here, Mr. Babatunde. We were using TradingView. For you to understand TradingView fully, you have to understand that in the advanced class, not in this beginner's class. You have to understand a TradingView in the advanced class. Types of traders. We have several types of traders. We have scalp traders, day traders, we have swing traders, we have position traders, we have algorithmic traders, and event-driven traders. I'll talk about them one by one. A scalp trader is a trader who doesn't like to hold his positions to the next day. Not only that, a scalp trader trades from few seconds to few minutes. That's a scalper. And that is who I am. I like to make my trades. That same day, I leave the market. Anything that will take me to the next day, I don't like it. Why? Because if a trade takes you to the next day, definitely you pay for swap fee. And swap fee is a fee you pay when your trade rolls over to the next day. When your trade rolls over to the next day, you pay a swap fee. I will explain swap fee to you in the advanced class. Day traders are also very similar to scalpers. They can possibly use time frames, but they also don't like their trades to go over to the next day. Swing traders. These are traders that like to hold trade for even more than a day. I can't do this. I don't like what I will do and I have a heart attack. Never, I can't try this. Swing traders like to hold trade for a very long period of time. How do they work? If they see that the market is going up, they buy. They see it's come down, they say, and one advice I have for all traders here, whether you're a newbie or you're into this business, never ever would you trade in isolation. What does it mean for you to trade in isolation? When you see that a trade is going up, you buy. When you need to use a right strategy to make your trades. Position trader. These are traders that hold trades for a long period of time. You know, over time, when I started this business, I have so many friends. Military personnel, sailors, I can't even count them. I have two friends. One is a sailor, one is a military personnel. Whenever they are going for their event, what do? They take a trade that can last for 2 weeks. Guess what? That 2 weeks, what they will achieve is what you and I, we are struggling in the forex market. Algorithmic traders. These are traders that design robots, strategies just to win in the. Right now, as I speak, I'm designing a robot. And as I'm speaking, I'm almost through the robot. Although, since when I've started the design of that robot, it has not been funny because it's purely all about coding. If you understand I'm talking about programming here, you know what I'm saying. And the course I now bought is a course that if you have no idea about coding, you have to understand coding before you start designing robots. Go and make your research. Any robot that is designed in forex markets is designed with MetaCode language 4. MetaCode language 4 is a programming language that is basically used to design forex robots. Are you with me? And the last one for today, event-driven traders. These are traders that keep up to world news, who will understand how events can impact markets. They are inquisitive, they are curious, and they are forward-thinking. And they will be skilled at processing new information and predicting how global and local. These are people I call the news traders. These ones, they trade the news. They will get an information. There was a day I traded the news. The only reason why I don't like trading news is you will constantly be on your phone monitoring the news. But there was a day I did it. Wow. What I benefited that day in the market is, in fact, it's only God that knows. The people, what I benefited, I gained a lot that day in the market. Are you with me? So thank you very, very much, class. I think I've been able to pass a very good information to you. Now, if you remember while I was taking this class, I said that this class, the truth is, 4 days is not enough for you and I to understand forex trading. Are you with me? And forex trading, you need another additional 2 weeks. That additional 2 weeks, I'm saying, is going to commence exactly from 2nd of August and it will elapse on when? 16th of August. I repeat, it will commence from 2nd of August and it will elapse 16th of August. 2nd of August is exactly this coming Monday. Are you with me? And what time are we looking at for the advanced class? The time we are looking at for the advanced class is 9 p.m. Like as I'm speaking, if I launch my what they call it, my Telegram to you right now, because Telegram is what we use, we won't be using WhatsApp. You will see several Forex classes I've organized over the time. As I speak, I need to attend to an advanced class by 9. Are you with me? And for you to, if you can attend the advanced class, which goes from 2nd of August to 16th of August, I am sure and I'm very certain that you'll be able to trade yourself. You don't need companies to give you signals. This one that company tell you that 50,000 naira for signals, 1,000 pips, I show the month. You will see everything there. Is it not what you practicalize with? Are you with me? So now, what does it require for you to be in the advanced class? For you to be in this advanced class for these 2 weeks, which will come up 2 weeks, the cost for it is 10,000 naira. Are you with me? The cost for this advanced class program is 10,000 naira. Hello class, I know 10,000 naira is very big by the grace of God, but please, I just have a big advice for you. It will do you good if you attend the advanced class. From Monday to Thursday is not sufficient to understand Forex trading. But from all my mathematics, from the beginners class down to the advanced class is a whole of 3 weeks. 3 weeks is a perfect time for you to understand this. I used to hear some people saying that if anybody is saying that you understand Forex trading for 3 weeks, they lie. I laugh. Let me tell you something. There are 1,001 strategies in the Forex market. Even the robot I'm designing, I am designing it with one of the strategies I am teaching you. I'm going to teach you in the advanced class. If I am now telling you that those things will work perfectly, then, bro, class, I want you to know that it's a serious thing. We are not joking here. 10,000 naira for the advanced class. That's the account details displayed there. Please, I want to say this quickly. If you attend this class, if you make payments, you can start making your payments before that Monday. No problem. If you make that payment, make sure you send a screenshot to that WhatsApp number. Are you with me? And don't forget, the time for the advanced class starts exactly what? 9 p.m. So, is there any question, class? Is there any question? Probably you want to ask a question as regards the advanced class. Is there any question? Ask your questions. Is there any question? Please ask your question.
Hello?
Yes, I'm with you. Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, well done, sir.
Yeah, I want to ask about the advanced class.
Okay, sir.
The question is, when, like, the advanced class, will I know exactly how to trade immediately, like, after the
Hey, Mr. Akile, do you know why I
Yeah.
organized the advanced class? Should I tell you one secret
Yeah.
tonight? It's not because of this 10,000. It's because I want you to be able to use your own hands to trade. I will not trade for you, never. You will trade with your hands. Should I shock you, sir? From the day 3 of the advanced class, I will be giving you assignments. You'll be seeing your results already. I'm very sure of that.
Like we will be doing a demo something.
You will see it, sir. You will see it, and you see the performance of the strategies I'll teach you, sir.
What I'm trying to ask is, will we have a demo account that we can just practice exactly what you are teaching us?
Exactly, sir. You have a demo account to practice with. And after the advanced class, I will open a live account for everybody, whether you fund it now or not. I will open a live account for everybody. Is that clear, sir?
Okay, like you are opening a live account for us.
Yes.
Then the live account is where we fund money, then we trade.
You trade. That is after you have practiced that advanced class, after you have through the advanced class.
Okay, I'm sorry. I see have, because I won't lie to you. I have go through a lot of lengths to know what this Forex is, both Nigeria and abroad, like seriously. But I know what I'm asking.
Okay.
What I'm just trying to compare it, what I've heard and what I've seen.
Okay, sir. Okay, go on.
So, what is the limit of, like, a daily limit to see in the Forex? like the
understand.
strategy you are teaching us.
Mm.
Like, what is the daily limit? Like, okay, the profit someone is making.
It depends on your capital, sir. If you have $100 and you are making
Yeah.
$10 in a day, it's very okay. You don't have to be greedy. If you have $1,000 and you make something like $80 in a day, it's very okay, sir. Are you with me?
Okay.
It depends on your capital determines your profits. You get it, sir? And another thing you should know, sir, every day is not rosy. Sometimes the market can be good. Sometimes the market can be bad. But one good thing about the strategies I'll teach you, no matter how bad the market is, you make profits. I'm sure of that.
Profit at least $10 a day.
Exactly, sir. I'm sure of that. You will see it yourself.
There are sometimes you can see more than the $10.
Oh, definitely. There was a day, somebody that had $100. I'm not lying. I'm telling you what I know. He profited $25 from $100. I'm not lying. He has done it twice.
The $100, are we using the $100? Is it trading for the whole day or continuously?
Continuously.
Like the $100
is in your account. Is what you trade daily with it.
Okay. Okay. So as you're seeing the profit, you can just get it out at any time.
If you have your profit today, Oga, just place withdrawals. You can get your money tomorrow. That one is very sure. Place withdrawals now. You get your money the next day. Are you with me, sir?
No problem.
Yes.
No problem. I'm putting my trust in you to just see
my brother. To the glory of God, you will not regret it. I'm sure of it. You will not regret it.
And you'll be my mentor directly.
By the grace of God, sir. That 10,000 naira is the fee and mentorship. I'm very sure of that. By the grace of you will see it yourself, sir. By the grace of God.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Thank you, class. I think I have to stop the questions here. Don't worry, you can ask me further questions in tomorrow's class. Don't forget, class, tomorrow exactly 8 p.m. We'll be here. Oh, hey, before you go, please, Mr. Kinle, do you have MetaTrader 4?
I have a MetaTrader 4, but I have an issue with it.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry.
I sign up a
Okay, don't worry. Somebody should please download MetaTrader 4. I will send screen recorders and we'll work on it tomorrow. I promise you. Somebody wants to ask me a question. Please WhatsApp me. WhatsApp me, please. This time is about to elapse.